Good evening. Is anybody out there? We're gonna play some, what are we playing? Black Mirror! I have no clue where I left off. Let me just loop tweet out there real quick, so I forgot to do that. Let's see, more spoops! More brain! Where'd we leave off? Ah, that sounds like a good tweet, right? Wait 1 second. What's the name of my channel? There it is, guys. Little tweet sent out. I don't need that open anymore. And then there was something else I needed to do. I forgot what it is, so I guess it's not that important. So let's get into it. That one? Is it gonna play nice? Come on, pop up. You can do it. There we go. We're gonna load a game. I'm guessing lamp. I feel like that's the one that we need. Caw-caw! Caw-caw, guys. Oh, what's my fortune today? I didn't get a fortune. Learn from the early bird. It may doom you. It knows what's up. Alright, so we are at Black Mirror Castle. Let's look at the tower where William did his thing from.
Perhaps it used to be a defense tower and was later converted. Maybe it just looked like that from the beginning.
Excuse me. Okay, what else we got? I should probably look at the journal because I really do not remember what we left off
I
at.
don't think I'm gonna find anything in this wilderness. I'd be better off concentrating on the castle.
To the castle gate, main entrance. Starbush. Open the diary. Okay. Tasks. Okay, so latest entry. My head's exploding. I'm seeing ghosts. Heart signal around the manual is hereditary. What does it say? Madness is hereditary. Okay. Latest task. Okay. Find a piece of the mosaic. Get into Bates's room. Okay. So we have the first and second mosaic tile. Fuck, how many do I need? We gotta get into Bates's room. Starting to come back to me.
Empty.
No, we already looked at the nymphs.
I can't see anything peculiar.
No?
The stone figurine is a naked woman. A nymph. I can't see anything A really old letterbox. Not pretty, but rare.
He's an expert on letterboxes too.
It looks just like the photo. It almost looks like time stood still here. I can't see anything that could be of interest. The two stone figures look almost identical. Castle looks real gloomy. The overgrown garden, the damp fog, and my current state of mind don't really help it seem any friendlier. It seems they're a bit more relaxed with nudity here in England. Alright, I don't need to examine it in such detail.
And yeah, you still keep being able to look.
An electric doorbell? I was expecting an old bell.
Wait, can we ring the bell and it'll make Bates come out here?
Not necessarily. I've got my own private doorway now.
Okay.
There are no answers to my questions in the village. Just a bunch of order members. I'll stay here for now.
Alright. I figured that's what it was gonna be, but whatever. So we did the thing where we got the crow to leave. We have... That's not a washcloth. Hammer.
I'd rather leave him to his work.
Okay.
I've got what I want. I'm not going near that critter again. The floor here is rain-sodden and very
The floor?
muddy.
You mean the ground?
The floor here is
No,
rain.
he means the floor.
There's nothing about the well that interests me. She's so busy at the moment. I don't want to disturb her.
Is she though?
Apparently, behind the door are just a few rooms, all in danger of collapsing since the fire. And until I have the key for the door, I can't prove otherwise.
An
old-fashioned telephone. But who should I call? So much for the nakedness in England. 4 naked girls at once here.
Oh my god.
I can't see anything unusual, apart from the fact that the plug is missing. That might make it difficult to have a bath. It's running.
It's running. Wait, so I would have gotten that off of...
I'll lay the mop head directly over the plug hole. That should create a distraction.
This poor bathroom. First we got it muddy. Now we're flooding it.
The bathtub is full to the brim and starting to overflow. If no one does something about it soon, there'll be water damage.
Oh. You're so sassy, Darren.
A pile of towels. Small one.
Guess we don't need towels.
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
I've noticed a huge locked door on the ground floor.
I'd keep away from that, sir.
Why?
There was fire in the rooms through there some years ago. The damage was never properly repaired. The walls have been ruined by rainwater, and the beams have been rotting for 20 years or more. I think you'd risk your life going into that wing of the house.
Lady Victoria.
Yes, sir?
She seems to me to be rather bitter.
She is a dignified old lady who has to bear a greater burden than I would wish for her.
The death of her husband and her 2 sons, the murders, the castle's decline, the end of the family line.
You said it, sir.
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something, why don't you ask her yourself?
Ooh.
I'd like to hear your opinion. Why do you think she brought Lewis here with her, after her husband's death?
And what do you mean by that, sir? Really now? I ask you, sir. Lady Eleanor is a lady, and she treats her servants accordingly. Lewis would have been unable to get a new position. He's simply too old. We can offer him a form of retirement here.
But neither Lewis nor Lady Eleanor give the impression of being happy with the arrangement. You could maybe even believe that she owes him something.
I would be aware of that, and I can tell you that your surmising is incorrect.
Are you not feeling too well, Mr. Bates?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Perhaps you should have a lie down.
I'll have a lie down when I have time to do so. The work won't get done on its own.
He's so stubborn.
Sally could do it.
I doubt that very much.
You don't think too much of Sally, then?
I don't think too much of her work.
So why do you employ her?
It wasn't my idea. Her ladyship insisted that we should employ a relief.
Not a great choice, apparently.
It won't last long. She'll soon have enough and then disappear.
That's kind of an ominous way of putting that.
That must have been quite some fire to destroy the wing like that.
It was a dreadful tragedy, such as we've already suffered too many times here. It must now be 24 years ago. Master Samuel and his enchanting wife Catherine were just married and had only recently moved into the castle. We were hoping that he would one day take over the castle from his father and give us a son and heir. But then, they had not even been here for 6 months. There was a fire.
Did anyone know how the fire started?
No. Master Samuel lost his wife in the fire, and then vanished for the next 12 years. He'd been deeply wounded by the events.
Were there any other victims of the fire? Anyone injured, perhaps?
Our cook at the time was the first to discover the fire and tried to pull young Mrs. Gordon from the flames. She became trapped by the flames and would have burnt to death had she not saved herself by leaping out of a window. But she injured her back very badly and had to leave us after that. Why are you interested in things which happened here so many years ago?
The young lady at the lighthouse was also burnt.
I find the connection rather stretched.
What kind of a man was he, this Samuel Gordon?
His father sent him off to boarding school early, since he was a very obstinate, wild child. His behavior improved at the school. The teachers described him as an alert, intelligent, and friendly boy, and in the holidays we found him so too. He got to know Miss Catherine after being at school. A wonderful, good-hearted woman. They were married and seemed to have found a perfect happiness.
What do you mean, seemed?
Well, there were some arguments when they lived here.
Was he violent?
To her, I don't really know. But I fear he may have been.
I wonder if he set the
Miss
fire on
Catherine
purpose after he
was
knocked up the
unhappy,
cook.
And if there hadn't been some wonderful times every now and again, then she perhaps would have left him. It could have been noticeable to us at that time. The two faces of Samuel Gordon. On the one hand, the loving, caring husband, and on the other, the arrogant and brutish egomaniac. After his wife's death, this nasty side of him seemed to disappear. He never visited us. However, common acquaintances described him as a profoundly sad and broken man.
That is, until he returned and slaughtered some innocent people.
It's terrible. We all wonder ourselves. Perhaps we didn't want to believe that this evil side of his soul had returned.
Mr. Bates, the bathroom's underwater.
Sorry?
I was just going past the bathroom, and the water was already washing into the hall.
Can you please get Sally, sir?
An old-fashioned telephone.
Call Sally.
If Sally doesn't go to the bathroom soon, then Bates will go get her himself.
All right. Let's go get Sally.
Good day, Sally.
Yes?
Sally, quick! The bathroom's underwater.
What?
Bates is really mad. You must have forgotten to turn the water off.
Oh, me? No, no!
Bye, Sally.
But I really don't know how that could have happened.
I've had enough of your excuses. You've missed something there.
But I have never left the flannel in the bathtub.
Oh, her ladyship will hear about this. You can consider yourself lucky if we don't subtract the damages from your wages.
They're
Poor
both
Sally.
occupied. Bates is... You can see straight away that Bates isn't well. He seems to have problems breathing. Perhaps lung cancer. This bedpost looks more than a little strange. There's a slot in the side of the post. What have we got here? Hey, there's a little brass key inside.
Ooh. Gotcha.
There are clothes and underwear inside. Nothing important. So what does Bates read then? Heinlein, Dick, Lem, Zalazny. Wow, the man really has taste. I've no idea who that is. There's no name on it. It's not one of the usual suspects. Not Shakespeare, not an ancient Greek. portrait of an uptight, miserable gentleman. Well, that's what you look like if you have to sit still for hours for an artist. The bottle probably contains pure oxygen. It helps sick people breathe much easier. The butler is an orderly person, just as you'd expect. I can't find anything interesting. The drawer is locked. That could be interesting.
Wait, I have a tiny little key.
A small metal box. A few documents. And a photo. That's my mother. It's a picture of Mom, Bates, and a few other servants in the snow in front of the entrance portal. Underneath it says, "The Good Spirits of Black Mirror Castle, Christmas 1969. That doesn't add up. I was born in February 1970, and in this picture, my mother doesn't look at all like she's 7 months pregnant. Does that mean... No. The photo must have been labeled wrong.
Maybe she's not even his mother.
The window looks out towards the castle gate. I can see the steps, the trees, nothing of interest.
What if she and Catherine look alike, and Catherine's the one that survived, and she ran away?
It's too heavy for a jewelry box. I guess it's more like some kind of old-fashioned casket. It almost looks like a combination lock, just with symbols instead of numbers. Who am I kidding? There are thousands of possible combinations. I'm not going to get any further with trial and error. I first need to find out which symbols are the right ones.
Okay.
Either the writing on the photo is wrong, or not just looking for my father. The picture was taken apparently 2 months before I was born. But my mom's looking slimmer than I've ever seen her. Either the picture was taken...
Okay, can I actually look at it though?
A checkbook, a few notifications, and transfer forms. These are exactly the same ones I found in my mom's desk. And the handwriting is an exact match too. So it was Bates who was regularly sending cash to my mom. But on whose behalf? And am I really just looking for my father? This thing here could still be interesting. There's a note here between the papers. It has a header which says combination.
I wonder what that could be.
That looks like some kind of a aid memoir that Bates has written out. He must have conceded that his memory wasn't getting any better and wanted to play it safe. It says here, on Sir Egmont's portrait, the builder's eldest sister, my Christian name, the nymph's numbers.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully, they're both still occupied.
We're going to discuss this immediately.
But nothing happened!
Only because the police officer discovered it before it was too late. Do you know what might have
Oh
happened?
man. Bates is usually so level-headed. Maybe it's these four
They're
nymphs.
going downstairs. Excellent. In all the commotion, Bates will have forgotten that he didn't lock his room. XVIII is written on the bottom corner. Ah, a Roman 18.
Yeah.
XVI.
Alright.
I'll give him a few minutes break from me. The castle is very beautiful, but, well,
It's slowly falling down, you mean? I'm afraid you're right. And it's not the only thing here that's falling down.
How do you mean that?
The Gordon line. We've lived here in this area for centuries and have shaped it like no one else. Our family is going to die out, Mr. Falk. Soon, there won't be any more Gordons. And the worst thing is, I am no longer even sure that this will be a loss.
You mean because of...
Because of the misery for which some of us are responsible. Yes.
I've just realized that if Angelina's right, then this woman is my grandmother. She doesn't seem to know anything about her grandson. Or maybe she does. Her look was somehow strange. Is there a Sir Egmont in the Gordon family?
Sir Egmont? No. That doesn't ring a bell at all.
Or perhaps is there someone in the area with the name?
No. I'm sorry. Not that I know of.
Strange. Someone who Bates knows, but not Lady Victoria. That doesn't make things simpler, exactly. As I understand it, this house was built by your two ancestors, Marcus and Mordred. Is that correct?
Well, they at least laid the foundation stone. Most of the foundations, the cellars, and a few walls are from that period.
Not the rest.
Oh, no. You don't seem to be too au fait with architecture, Inspector. In Marcus's time, they weren't able to build castles like this. That came much later.
Who gave the castle its present-day look?
Many of the masters of Black Mirror improved and extended the castle, laid the gardens, and modernized all of the fixtures and fittings. But the one who really had the greatest influence on the fabric of the castle, as you see it now, was Frederick Arthur Gordon. He gave the castle the appearance it has today.
Frederick Arthur Gordon, then.
So we go look at
Thank
the
you.
family tree, and then we'll get that.
Can you tell me Bates's first name?
Now that's odd. He's been working for us for so long that I can't remember him ever having a forename.
That's messed up.
Please ask him yourself, Mr. Falk.
If that was only so simple. I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
Okay. So.
So, Frederick Arthur Gordon,
right
where are
here.
you? Ah, here he is. Frederick had 4 sisters. The oldest answered to the pretty name of Rose.
How do you even tell that? Okay.
Old Frederick Arthur's.
Alright, so we got Rose. We got 18.
As long as the ladies are drinking tea, I should choose somewhere else to make my call. I'll give him a few minutes break from me.
Oh, maybe Sally will know his name.
Good day, Sally.
Yes,
Does the name Sir Egmont mean anything to you?
Sir Egmont? Of course.
Really? Who's that then?
And why do you want to know that?
I need the information for my investigation.
And what if I didn't tell you?
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, tell me.
Well, one good turn. Being a copper, you can certainly do me a little favor.
Ew.
My brother Rupert's got a problem with a few speeding tickets. Maybe you could...
Hey, slow down. I'm not the traffic police. Tell me who Sir Egmont is, or your brother's speeding tickets will be the least of your problems.
You can't force me. I'm not telling you anything until you've helped me out too.
Okay. So what's your brother's name?
Rupert Wood.
I'll see if there's anything that can be done. Perhaps I can fool her on this. Do you know Bates's Christian names?
What? No. Lucifer, maybe.
Okay. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Where's the minx just trying to get me into helping her brother? That's funny.
The documents prove that Bates had transferred money to my mom every month.
Alright,
Perhaps I can find out something about Sally's brother. Hello, operator? Can you connect me with, Mr. Rupert Wood, please? No, I don't know where he lives. How many have you got in your computer? 18? Yes, okay. 18 Rupert Woods. That's gonna take too long. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
The speeding tickets have been canceled. Now, what's all this about Sir Egmont?
The tickets have gone? Wow, that was quick. So, where does my brother live and how old is he?
And where am I supposed to know that from?
If you really had got the tickets cancelled, then you'd know. I'm not helping you until you've helped my brother.
Okay. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
what a pain in the
Ah,
ass.
don't worry about it.
They sure do chop a lot of vegetables in this house.
Can you tell me where Sally's from?
Her family has a farm in Sussex. At least that's what she told me.
Do you doubt that?
Not really. Her behavior and the way she talks quite clearly point to farmyard origins.
Wow.
I'll catch you later, Bates.
Goodbye, sir.
Let's try it. Hello, operator? Please put me through to Rupert Wood in Sussex. Yes, I'll wait. Mr. Wood, Mr. Rupert Wood. Do you have a sister named Sally? Yes, my name's Inspector Falk. I'm calling on behalf of the traffic police. Yes, calm down. No, listen. No, she isn't. It's concerning your speeding ticket, sir. It seems as though someone has made a mistake. According to our records, you are 99 years old. That surely can't be right, can it? 34. Yes, I thought so. Listen, I'm gonna delete the record, okay? Your speeding ticket is thereby null and void. Yes. No problem. Goodbye, Mr. Wood. Rupert Wood, 34, from Sussex, now believes that his speeding ticket has disappeared into thin air.
He really fucks a lot of people over.
Hopefully his sister believes that too. Good day, Sally.
Yes.
All right. The speeding tickets have been canceled. Now what's all this about Sir Egmont?
So, where does my brother live and how old is he?
Rupert Wood, 34, domiciled in Sussex, as of now, does not have any speeding tickets against him.
You're a darling.
Okay, that's enough. Now, will you at last tell me who Sir Egmont is?
Here he is.
Breakfast cereal?
Sir Egmont's finest breakfast flakes. They're Bates's favourite. They're very soft and easy to chew.
Of course.
Clever. And what does the old guy wear on his uniform? A medal in the shape of a cross. That's it. Okay. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sir Egmont's breakfast flakes.
So. We got a rose and a small cross. Oops. Alright,
The documents prove that Bates, either the writing, the picture was taken apparently 2 months before. That looks like some kind of a. He must have conceded that. It says here, on Sir Egmont's portrait, the builder's eldest sister, my Christian name, the nymph's numbers. I reckon that this page isn't gonna help me much more without the rest of the diary.
wait, what?
I reckon that
Alright. I can't remember whose diary it is.
Angelina's message to me.
Okay.
Darren, Bates would be better off in a hospital. But he would rather... Bates must be very sick.
I just feel like his name would be on something medical. I don't know. Alright, what else would we... Oh, maybe now there's gonna be mail.
Hey, there's a letter inside.
There it is.
It's addressed to Mr. Bates, Blackmere Castle, Willow Creek.
No, no, just...
If Bates's full name isn't going to be on the envelope, then perhaps maybe at least in the letter? It's a bill for a gravestone, made according to your desired...
He ordered his own headstone,
The
probably.
inscription is as follows. Edward Bartholomew Bates, to know one's duty and to carry it through. That is everything. So, Edward Bartholomew then. Weird name. And which symbol does that point to?
No, we're gonna hang on to it.
Bates has ordered his own. His Christian names are Edward.
Alright, Edward Bartholomew.
I'd rather leave him to his work. Oh, excellent. Transylvania may be somewhere in Romania. But don't worry, we're ready for undead in this castle too.
Jeez. Harping on these poor people's garlic. Like, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Somebody came walking in and insulted my garlic.
I'll give him a few minutes break.
Alright, Bates gets a break.
Old Frederick Arthur's oldest sister. I don't have any important questions for her right now.
Help yourself to some tea?
Everything is ready for tea time. Do the names Edward or Bartholomew mean anything to you?
Mean anything? What do you mean by that, Mr. Fogg?
Perhaps you associate a particular symbol or sign with these names.
Oh, I've always been interested in these kinds of things. Now, let me think. Now, Edward doesn't have any significance for me, but the name Bartholomew comes from the Bible. Saint Bartholomew. He was one of the 12 apostles. He preached in Persia and also in India, possibly. He died a martyr's death. He was flayed alive. His skin was removed.
Oh my god.
That's why his symbol is a knife.
A knife. I think you may well have helped me with that.
Glad to. Even if I do find your questions rather odd. Surely they can't all be to do with the dead girl.
I feel like Victoria
Well,
knows who he
it's
is.
a complicated case. I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
She has to know.
Of course.
we have everything now?
It almost looks. Oh my. I first need to find.
Okay, so we just gotta get the nymphs? There's really only the three.
There isn't really anything to see on the base of this figurine. Just a vertical line. Is it supposed to be a Roman 1? There's a Roman numeral carved into the base of the figurine. 19. XX is engraved on the base. Either there's an X missing to warn of its lewdness, or it's a Roman 20. Let's see. The nymphs have the numbers 1, 18, 19, and 20 on them. That would be 58 in total. But that doesn't help me with the symbols. What have these numbers got to do with the A and law? Maybe the numbers represent letters of the alphabet. What would that give us? A, R, S,
That's a star.
T.
Okay.
Tars? No. Star. Yes, of course. The symbol is a star.
It's a pretty roundabout reminder for a combination lock. Oh, here's the top. So the second one would be the rose. The first one was the cross. Then the knife. And the star. No?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
A big key.
Big key. The door.
There's only one door here whose key you'd hide in a casket. And a small golden medallion. Or at least half a small golden medallion. It must have been one you could open originally. There's small hinges on it. Inside is a photo of me. Me as a little boy, 3 or 4. I'm certain it looks just like the pictures of me as a child in Boston. Was I adopted? There's something engraved on the back of it. Adrian. Is that my name? And if it is, why was it changed when I was adopted? To make it more difficult for the Order to find me? My photo is in one half of the wall.
So, where's the other half? Bates is gone. How convenient. Let's go in. Ow! Oh, I hurt myself. Don't worry, I'm okay.
Time for
It's
a
gonna
few
be okay.
answers.
Okay.
This is the only accessible room in this wing. Next door is locked, and all the other rooms are completely dilapidated. The material is really rough and old. It's grown stiff over the years.
So what happens?
There's a huge mirror built into the wall. Quite elaborate for such a simple mirror. The mirror is very lavish and ornately framed. There seems to be some kind of mechanism at the bottom of it. I've got no idea how it works. I think something's missing. Another old picture like all the rest. A woman with a rigid face and dead eyes. There hasn't been a fire in this fireplace for ages. There's some white ashes on the floor, but no wood. It's cool here. I can feel a draft. The wind's probably whistling right over the chimney up on the roof.
Okay. Break it. No? Okay.
There's a small wooden plate lying here. It looks like it belongs to a game. I've got the feeling I've seen it somewhere before.
It's on top of your family
Someone
tree.
has written Ralph on the back. The curtains are very tasteful and can't have been cheap. They're probably even made by hand. Little light gets in through the window, and the curtains make the room even darker. Outside I can see a courtyard. Quite dreary.
That's not it.
A thing from a kid's game. There's an animal head on the front. And on the back it says Ralph.
Alright.
I can't tell when the picture was painted. Time seems to stand still in this castle. The woman's clothing isn't much different to Lady Victoria's. The woman could have lived here 200 years ago. Or 20 years ago.
Okay. No, not gonna look up at that. Isn't that the same lion's head? Oh no, it's not. Disregard.
They're drinking tea. I don't want to annoy them.
Omega! Is it alright? Or a bajillion years ago? How are you?
She's so busy at the moment. I don't want to disturb her.
Sally, she's never busy. You tired? Did you at least get a little bit of sleep? He just woke up. Okay, so you get some sleep.
I'd rather leave him to his work.
That's good. Can I leave the castle now?
I think I'll pay Ralph a little visit. This wooden plate has something to do with him.
Who's Ralph? that's right. He's like. He's one of,
Hello,
he's
Ralph?
No,
Hi,
James was the
Darren.
bastard child. He was friends with him? I can't remember.
Ralph, I've got something here and was wondering if you could maybe help me out with it.
I've got one of those too. Here, look.
A sliding block puzzle. I remember those from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Is it yours? A nice lady gave it to me.
A lady?
Yes, I couldn't recognize her, but Mr. Bubby says she's a holy one.
Interesting.
Mr. Bubby says you can have it. It's a bit broken.
Okay.
Well, that's very nice of Mr. Bubby.
Like, you just go back to bed.
Thanks a
Nothing
lot.
wrong with that.
I need to get going, Ralph.
See you.
Uh. Fuck. Oh, I suck at these. So bad. Oh no, hang on a second. Alright, I had to refresh my beverage so I can think better. So I guess this is like how many thingies you want, like in these 4 squares maybe? Or in the row? In the row. So I need... Yeah. No. That doesn't make sense. Ah, fuck. It's already fucked up, guys. There. No. That's easy. Yeah, my brain doesn't do these. This one's done. We're not gonna touch this first row. Alright. God, I fucking hate these. Okay. That row's good. Right? So I need... Right? Boop. Oh, does this one have to be empty? Because it had the X on it. 2. No, it can't be, though. Oh, wait. Yes, it can. That's gotta be... I fucked up. I have fucked up. Ah, I got it.
The ball's outside. Now let's see what we can start with this.
What?
A little metal ball. Nothing really special about it, except that it's fairly heavy for its size.
Eh. Okay. We don't need to go back in the ruins yet.
I'd just like to get a bit closer to Ralph. If only I knew what I could talk to him about. I think he's a bit weird.
It might have been easy. I still did it with like 75% guessing. And like 20% luck, and maybe, if I'm being generous, 5% brain. So does that thingy go into the other thingy? And unlock a thingy? That's the question. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna shove it in there.
Yes, it fits. The little ball rolls around the outer circle. Now I need to adjust something else. I think it has to get to the middle. Alright, let's see.
Oh, what is this bullshit? Is this pinball? Stop. Stop. Go back in the... Wait, what? Oh god fucking damn it. I can't keep track of these. Can you just go please? Where's the middle one? Fuck. No, this one! Go. No! Nah, fuck you. Okay, and then yes, thank you. You only click one at a time. Oh, go. I clicked the wrong one. I'm just gonna keep clicking this one. Thank you.
Got it.
Can you imagine if this was real life? Like if this is how shit actually worked all the time?
Ah, the mirror. It's actually a secret door.
I didn't see that coming.
There isn't the slightest sign of decay. In fact, this is one of the most well-maintained rooms I've seen in the entire castle. It looks like a nursery in an old movie. A girl's room. Look at this. More little balls.
What if he had a sister? What if this little kid isn't him? What if it's his sister? Oh, that's a boy. I don't know.
I've had enough of mirrors. Especially in this castle.
Go straight.
Like in a dollhouse. A 4-poster bed. Velvet, silk, and lace. Whoever it was that set this up wanted a doll for a child. These windows also look out in the courtyard, just like in the mirror room. You can't see either of the rooms when you're standing in front of the castle. Just another door that's not gonna get in my way. Just another door that's... A porcelain music box.
Don't drop it.
And underneath it, the third piece of mosaic.
Yay. Can I rearrange my inventory? I cannot.
This piece of mosaic isn't any different from the other two. All three together will open the access to the temple chamber.
Do I only need 3?
This melody.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Oh! Ah!
No problem. I saw you talking about it. That's awesome. I'm glad you found one. Yeah, a lot of them are scams. There's so much junk out there.
Adrian, wake up.
Who?
Your father had changed a lot. It poisoned him. It brought out his dark side. Made him go mad. It
Is that his
burned
mother?
me.
Mom?
I was pregnant. Twins. The doctor said it was a miracle that I gave birth to 2 healthy children, despite my burns. Despite all the suffering. A miracle. At first I didn't want you. You reminded me of him. Of what happened. Of my scars. The pain. I didn't want to live anymore. But then these 2 little things just lying there. Helpless. Innocent. I took my parents-in-law's offer. And after more than a year in various hospitals, we moved here. I needed a hiding place. I didn't want to show my face to the world. You needed a family, and yes, I thought I understood. How did it all come to that?
And Samuel?
Your father didn't know that I was still alive. And he didn't know
Was
anything.
Angelina his sister or not?
I started to hate him. He ruined my life. And his parents' life. When he turned up here, after his grandfather's death, I hid myself here in my rooms, and I waited for him to disappear again. Angelina was at boarding school, far away, safe. Friends had told Victoria that Samuel was a broken
Did he
man.
doink his sister?
And didn't seem so nasty anymore. But I was still afraid of him. When the first murders happened, I sensed that Samuel's dark side had returned. However, Bates reassured me. He said that Samuel gave the impression of being quite balanced. And after all, the first incident, William's death, happened before he'd arrived. They didn't believe me when I told them how quickly and completely the curse would take control of him. Bates and Victoria blame themselves for that to this very day.
Okay.
Did Angelina grow up in the castle?
No, not really. She went to various boarding schools and was only here during the holidays. A dreary castle and a disfigured... like me. Oh, not the right environment for a child. I think she was always happy when the holidays were over.
What happened then? Why did she look for me?
2 years ago, she came to visit the castle for a few weeks. She skulked around the place, read books. I didn't think she was in danger. All the other women of the family were left untouched by the curse, you see? But somehow it struck her. It made her think that she was destined for something bigger. Whispered to her power and fame. Tempting for a child who perhaps never got the attention she needed. Once we worked out that she was absorbed in things that should never have seen the light of day, we took her away from here. We reinitiated the Order and hired someone to track her down after she escaped.
Reginald Boris.
Right. Once he tracked her down to Biddeford, sheer horror broke out within the Order. What would she want from you? Your blood? We gave orders to do whatever was needed to keep Angelina away from you.
So why did they kidnap him? And I think I was right. Angelina's not really dead.
Did the Order imprison me in the bunker? And kidnap me and take me to Wales?
No. We first found out from Miss Valley that you were here. We decided to get you away from here and tell you the plain truth. But it was like you suddenly disappeared from the face of the earth. We feared that Angelina had got to you.
It wasn't Angelina. Or at least not her alone.
So there's two
There
orders?
was a man with a mask in the jail?
That wasn't one of us. Or at least I hope it wasn't. The Order searched the whole area and we finally found you in our own assembly room of all places. We drugged you and we took you to Wales, to Eleanor's old castle. Miss Valley was already on the way to explain everything to you, but when she arrived, you were gone.
This is... What?
Who killed Angelina?
We don't know. Victoria thinks that Angelina might have done something to herself in her madness.
Pouring gas all over herself and setting herself on fire? Nonsense.
I know. Perhaps we have another adversary that we know nothing about.
Or... could it have been me?
Impossible. We followed you through the sewer system. You didn't have time to drive to the cliffs and kill her.
Then it was the great unknown?
I doubt that we don't know him. It must be someone who knows about all the incidents in the castle and knows about the Order. One
Bates.
of us.
Who?
If I knew, then he would already be regretting what he has done. Angelina was a good child. She had recovered, just like you had. We should have just taken her away from here forever.
Can we just address the fact that he doinked his sister?
What was it that drove my father and great-grandfather mad?
And I get
castle.
this dude's got a lot to process,
The
but
castle.
What do you mean,
come on.
castle?
Oh, you were a happy child. Both of you were. You enchanted the nurses and were my guiding light in a dark night. But your behavior changed here in the castle, Adrian. You'd have just been living here for a few years when you nearly killed your sister. You became aggressive, volatile. One day you pushed Angelina down the big staircase into the hall. It was a miracle that she only broke her arm. She could have been dead.
Did you give me away because of that?
I didn't give you away. It was for your own safety. But I saw Samuel's look in your eyes, Adrian. I was scared of my own little boy. Mrs. Michaels, the cook, who tried to pull me out of the flames and paid with her own health, took you on. You can't imagine how happy I was when I heard that your behavior became normal again in America.
You mean this castle made me sick? Made me go mad?
The people here believe that there is a curse on the Gordon males. Perhaps the curse means that they drive themselves to disaster as long as they live here.
What role do Bates and Lady Victoria play in all this?
They, like me, have witnessed what the curse can do to good people. So they've dedicated their lives to not letting it happen again.
They've brought the Order back into being. An order that was founded centuries ago to fight against the curse and its repercussions.
Until it was forgotten. We've all paid dearly for that.
Who are the members of the Order?
Victoria, Bates, Eleanor, and myself committed to the Order. But the others do the real work. The young Miss Valley, for example. She's the leader.
Because her brother Vic fell prey to Samuel.
That's right.
And what happens to me now?
You have to get away from here. As far as you possibly can. We don't know who killed Angelina. They could also be after you.
You mean after my blood?
That's why we have to get you out of here and organize a new identity for you. And secondly, you have to leave here under your own will. This castle, this whole area isn't good for you. I'm afraid that you would change again. If you stayed any longer, you'll hallucinate and maybe one day do things you don't want to.
You mean I'll see things that aren't there at all?
I don't know. I only know that it made your father capable of butchering a 12-year-old boy.
All right then. I'll go. Mom? Will we see each other again?
Talk to Bates. He'll arrange plane tickets for you. You fly to Florida. We'll see each other there again in a few weeks. It's all too much. I know. But one day you'll understand. We'll talk about it, and I'll explain it all as well as I can. Goodbye, son.
Okay. How do we know we can trust her?
So, you know now, Master Adrian.
Yes. Why didn't you say anything?
When I heard your accent, I thought it might be you, Master Adrian. But I only knew you as a child, and from what your adoptive mother said, I was only sure once you showed me the photograph of Miss Angelina.
You knew she was dead?
Yes. Her ladyship and I drove to the scene early this morning. Our source in the police informed us.
Why all the smoke and mirrors? Why didn't you just tell me what I needed to know?
We didn't know how you'd react. I went to the village a short while ago to inform Miss Valley and the others, but I couldn't find anyone. Lady Victoria thought it would be best to keep you occupied and keep an eye on you until, well, yes, until reinforcements arrived.
That won't be necessary. I'll go of my own will.
I'm glad to hear that. Ask Lewis for the tickets. Sally should instruct him to collect the tickets from a travel agency in the next town.
Thank you, Bates. Where are the ladies?
They've retired.
Of course they
The
have.
last few days were very stressful for them.
You know, there must still be an unknown antagonist.
Yes, I believe someone was working with Miss Angelina.
Someone from the castle?
Or from the village. At least someone who really knows their way around.
And ultimately cleared their partner out of the way.
Okay. We still have to go unlock the thing in the temple.
Hey, Lewis.
What is it now?
Are you back already?
What are you talking about?
Bates said he'd sent Sally
maybe
to you.
Sally's the
so you
plant.
drive her to the travel agent.
Why a travel agent? If he's thrown her out, it would be just as easy to put her on a train.
You mean Sally wasn't here?
I haven't seen her since this morning.
What's going on? Is he lying? Or Sally? Or is it Bates? Are one of those three the murderer? Only one of them has left the ground since I got here. Well, see you later.
Not if I see you first.
Sally's gone. Alright. Where'd Bates go? Bates?
The door is locked.
Got it.
Oh my God, Sally!
Oh my.
She's dead.
What?
Oh, come on. Think, Darren. Bates may have well told her to sort out the tickets. The unknown antagonist then murdered her before she could reach Lewis. That means all three of them could be innocent. Or better yet, anyone in the castle could still be after me. Yeah, well, apart from Sally. She's the second young woman that was getting in someone's way. The window's open, but no one could have climbed in here. It'd be quite difficult to climb
Where are
up the
those vines,
facade.
though?
The water is boiling hot.
Oh, that's why your face looks like that.
The water is boiling. Her face is completely swollen. It looks as though she's been scalded. Oh, disgusting. Some bastard forced her face under the water. She either drowned or she died of shock. Is she pointing to something? What could she have been pointing to? Was something reflected there? I don't understand it. What could she have been...
Okay.
What could she have been pointing... A lion's head. I think the lion was a symbol of immortality in ancient times. What's that got to do with a bathtub? Powder, makeup, and so on. Nothing of any use to me. That is so comfortable. A bench
I
in a
already
bathroom.
looked at all this stuff. Why is it all live again?
I'll never be able to look in the mirror again without a shiver running down my spine. I'll never be able to look at... A pile of towels. Lots of roofs, alcoves, walls. I wonder how many... The window is closed. A
That is
chandelier.
so tampering with a murder scene.
The water is boiling.
Oh, I don't want to look at her again.
Is she pointing to something? What could she have been pointing to? Was something reflected there? I don't understand it. The water is boiling hot.
Oh, if we look down there, the steam will show she wrote something, maybe?
I'll never be able to look at it.
B.
There really is something written on the tiles. A B. Like Bates. That must mean that Bates isn't the murderer. I mean, how could Sally have written a B on the tiles? And when? As her head was being held underwater and she was frantically fighting for her life? Or after the shock caused her untimely death? I'm not gonna make it that easy for you. You're gonna have to be a bit more creative to throw me off the scent.
Okay, but what if it is Bates? Well, Bates wouldn't have had to climb up through a window.
Bates is the one I can trust the most. It seems the murderer wanted to keep me away from him. I have to.
Oh, I missed what he said. Oops.
Oh no! The castle is burning!
What? Why did we close the window?
I can't get out. The water is boiling hot. A tap, like any other you might. A tap.
Oh.
Okay, think, Darren. Towels. Some of them are huge. I'll take one of the very big ones. Excellent. It's dripping wet. Okay, the towel is soaking wet. I'll put it over my mouth as soon as I get out of the room. Okay, Darren. Take a deep breath and go for it.
Oh, shit. Oh, I just died. I'm gonna try and save Bates. Okay, No, Bates! I can't do anything. Well, that's not gonna help his lung cancer.
Bates! Can you hear me?
Adrian, my boy, it's all over. The castle.
Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
No.
Aw,
I've spent my whole life in this castle, and I want to die here.
But you...
Listen, boy. This castle drove your father and his father before him to disaster. Don't let it corrupt you too. Defend yourself against it.
How should I defend myself against it?
Get away from here and don't ever come back. You have a life in New England waiting for you. A good life, even
Wait, his
if
mom
you
said
don't
Florida,
see it
though.
like that. Run, Darren Michaels. Run and don't
No, not
ever
Bates.
back.
No! Also, the smoke would be really horrible and thick at this point, and they would not make it through this conversation if the place was really that much on fire.
Okay, I'll go, but not before I found Angelina's murderer.
Lewis is like,
Ah, there you are. I was starting to worry I'd started the fire too soon.
What? It was you? You killed Angelina and the others? You set fire to the castle and imprisoned me?
I started the fire, yes. And I locked you in the bunker. But I'm no murderer. So don't force me to be one.
What is all this? What do you want?
This is no time for long explanations. The car's waiting. We're going on a little trip.
All right then, Lewis. What have you got to do with the Gordons? Why are you chasing this illusion?
I'm not interested in the curse.
He's only after the money.
I knew
That's
she was still
impossible.
alive.
Hello, dear brother. So, you still haven't worked it out?
What? What are you doing?
I'm fulfilling my destiny. I will evoke Mordred's power and use it for my own purposes.
And Boris? And Sally? And my adoptive mother?
She guessed who I was when I was standing at her door. She wanted to warn the Order. I couldn't allow that. She banged her head on the side table. I thought she was dead.
Alright.
What was all that with Reginald Boris?
The Order put him on my back, as I found out shortly after your mother's accident. Boris wanted to sideline me, putting me in the frame for Fuller's murder. My plan was to take you back with me to England. But as long as Boris was around, I was worried that he'd tell you all about me. So I flew back to England and called you up. And, just as I expected, you turned up here like a shining hero to rescue me.
So does the burned body.
What's this all about? What do you want from me?
I cannot enter the Academy nor the Summoning Chamber without the blood of a male Gordon. You just can't imagine my disappointment when I had to acknowledge that Richard's blood wouldn't do, and my delight when I found you.
And the whole time you never knew about me?
No. Our mother and the others kept the secret very well hidden. But then I found some writings which told me everything. I came to Biddeford to wrap you around my little finger, and it worked well. I knew that we were bonded by something, and that you'd do anything for me.
Ew.
And your death? Who had to die for you?
The good Miss Valley built the Order back up again, after there had been no sign of it for almost 100 years. No wonder that she hung around there so much. Samuel, our father, killed her little brother Vic. I had to protect myself from her.
So you murdered her in cold blood and set her on fire.
And killed two birds with one stone. No pun intended. The Order lost its leader, and everyone thought I was dead to boot. All I had to do was forge my diary entries and lure you into the castle.
Wasn't that a big risk? Sending me into the castle?
Of course. But what choice did I have? I couldn't go myself, and Lewis had proven himself to be incapable. If anyone could fire the mosaic tiles, it was you. I guessed that you'd found out about our secret. But we always had a plan B for that eventuality.
Set fire to the castle and kill everyone in it?
How'd you arrive at that?
Mom?
Now, get in there. Stand there, Mother.
Listen, Angelina.
Shut it. Lewis, guard the door. Make sure that no one gets in or out. And you?
Let me guess. I've got to open the door.
Correct. Put the pieces in place.
Okay.
Listen.
I don't think we've got anything to talk about.
You kidding?
That means I'm not interested in having a chat.
I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna name it Doink Sister.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll get us out of here.
Shut up! You should be worrying about making some progress here.
I've got nothing to say to that
Okay.
pig. The tile fits exactly. The second tile fits too. There's just the last one missing. Okay, all the tiles are
Cool.
in place. There are 3 grooves in the stone plinth. Very narrow, but a few inches deep.
3
There are
grooves.
3
Okay.
There are 3 grooves.
Put this in there.
You open the gate using the stone discs. I don't know how exactly.
Help.
Angelina's completely resolved. She'd shoot our own mother without flinching. There are 3
3
grooves
grooves,
in the
okay.
There are 3 grooves in the...
Wait, what? I don't understand what I just did.
There are 3 grooves in the stone... Angelina's completely resolved. My mother looks very tired. This is all too...
Yeah.
There are 3 grooves in this. You open the gate using the stone.
Alright, so we need something to put into the... Wouldn't the
I've got
firebug
nothing to say to
potentially
that
have some...
pig.
Oh, there we go.
That's strange. The candle on the plinth is burning. Who lit it?
I was thinking the firebug might have fire things. But whatever.
There has to be something about the lion head and the flare. Maybe I can press it.
I don't think so. Cut open your hand on the wall.
You want me to...
Do it!
Don't do it, Darren. You mustn't open the gate for her.
I'll count to 3. 3.
Stop! All right. I'll do it.
If everything depends on it being a male Gordon, though, even if she gets the gate open, is she really going to be able to do anything?
That's it! Come on, get in there.
Impressive. It looks like it's been a real long time since anyone has been in here.
This is just the beginning. I can feel the power. Mordred is here. Very close.
Crap.
The Academy's builder picked 8 chosen ones who guard over the power. The gate should
What
only
is
be opened
glitching?
when all 8 are standing on these stone
What is that
slabs.
glitch?
Otherwise, death will follow. So it says in the old writings.
Oh well, I guess we can forget that. There's just 4 of us.
Don't be stupid. You'll think of something, dear brother.
She's completely nuts. It's no good. It seems like each of the 8 slabs has to be loaded with weight. But what if one of the 8 chosen ones suddenly and irreplaceably dies? They must have taken some precautions against that happening. I better take a look around.
Alright.
they're gargoyles or demons. Maybe even the devil. I've got no idea, and I'm not interested. There are holes in the wall there. Must surely be for some cunning trap.
Ooh.
There's a note lying here. There's a semicircle drawn on the note. It's made up of 8 different symbols. I reckon that this is some kind of a user manual for the floor slabs. There's a knife or something drawn on the 3rd tile from the left. Also, there's a flower on the outer left one. The left-hand middle one has a sun. The right-hand middle one has water. And the outer right one is a snowflake.
Alright. Can I just look at it? Oh my god, I have to like listen to him do all this?
There's the stone door looks pretty heavy. I don't think I'll be able to open it that easily. A huge stone door without handles or anything like that. A heavy metal lattice gate. It doesn't look like it's easy to open.
Okay.
A total of 8 stone slabs embedded in the floor. Let's see. That wasn't so great.
I had to.
Angelina?
What is it?
You have to stand on one of the stone slabs.
So I can then get a knife in my ribs? I don't think so.
The stone slabs are connected to the grate. If you don't stand on them, I can't open the grate.
Then she should stand on it. Where should she go?
What do you want from me exactly?
You still don't get it. Have I got one stupid brother or what? Open the grate. You only have to press on all of the stone slabs.
On my own. How am I supposed to do that?
You'll think of something.
Okay, so
There's a semicircle drawn on the note. It's made up of 8 different symbols. I reckon that this is some kind of a user manual for the floor slabs. There's a knife or something drawn on the 3rd tile from the left. Also, there's a flower on the outer left one. The left-hand middle one has a sun. The right-hand middle one has water. And the outer right one is a snowflake.
3rd from the left. That one? Alright, did he actually write this down? A flower, a door, knife, some water, another door, block of stone, and a snowflake. Okay, so that one spikes.
Mom?
Yes, Adrian.
Please stand on that stone slab.
If you say so.
Ooh.
There's some kind of mechanism fitted here. Lots of symbols.
I know,
Sure.
right?
What a surprise. A repulsive figure. Some demon or other. Or perhaps a mythical creature. There's water here. The light can only penetrate a few feet down. It might be 10 feet deep. Might be 100 feet deep. It says here, dress of green and hat of white, all would agree a welcome sight, with bells that in the wind do swing, heralding the start of spring.
Okay.
On this panel is written, make things harder, make things softer, make a rich man, make a pauper. Not too close, but love me true. Too close, and I'll devour you. There's a rhyme on the panel. Sails I have, but sail I don't, at least not on the sea. But round and up and down, working hard for thee. Grinding up with my back teeth, producing, as I said, the main ingredient which you need to make your daily bread.
Okay.
Here's written, in the air it flies, on the ground it lies. It adorns the trees, makes old men wheeze. On the stove it melts, from gray skies it pelts.
Okay. Ah, damn it. I didn't pay attention to the other two. Can I go? Oh, there we go.
Perhaps
Yeah,
I should
yeah,
read
yeah.
through the slabs again. And then
Yeah, okay.
I've got to adjust the answer symbols. It says here, dress of green and hat of white, all would agree a welcome sight, with bells that in the wind do swing, heralding the start of spring. On this panel is written, make things harder, make things softer, make a rich man, make a pauper. Not too close, but love me true. Too close,
one I don't
and
get.
I'll devour you.
Ow. Alright, so that one's gonna turn those. That one turns them all! So let's do this one. Summer. Get too close and I'll devour you. That sounds like fire. Dress of green and hat of white. I don't know, I'm gonna go with that. Oh. Okay, oh thank God, we can't turn it the other way. Is that it?
That's it.
What did we get? Cool. Okay.
This box is empty.
So we're missing a thing? We got spring and summer. We're missing autumn, I guess. No. Yes. Missing autumn. So we have to get these things. put them there, yeah? Wait, what's up here?
The murals look ancient. The colors are slowly fading. The dampness is probably not good for them.
Okay. Oh, see.
I think I've deactivated the stone slab. At least it's locked
Okay.
into place. There's a semicircle drawn on the note. It's made
Yeah,
up
a
of
sun and a
8
leaf.
different symbols. I reckon that this is some kind of a user manual for the floor slabs. There's a knife or something drawn on the third tile from the left. Also, there's a flower on the outer left one. The left-hand middle one has a sun. The right-hand middle one has water. And the outer right one is a snowflake.
Okay. Holy fucking loud bullshit outside. Unnecessary. I want someone is talking about the middle ones. It's talking about these. Alright, that just totally fucking killed whatever I have in my head. One more time.
There's a semicircle drawn on the note. It's made up of 8 different symbols. I reckon that this is some kind of a user manual for the floor slabs. There's a knife or something drawn on the third tile from the left. Also, there's a flower on the outer left one. The left-hand middle one has a
This one's
sun. The
one's water.
right-hand middle one has water. And the outer right one is a snowflake.
This one, that's a leaf though. No wait, maybe that is a flower because the leaf would be fall. We were missing fall.
Looks like the stone slab is locked into place. A richly ornate staff from out of the puzzle room. I think it's supposed to symbolize this.
Nope.
The stone slab is locked into place, but nothing else is happening.
Let's see if it saved it. Like where it should save it. Like after doing the things? Yeah. There it is.
Mom?
Yes. Adrian.
Would you please stand on the stone slab right there?
Is it safe?
Yes. Trust me.
All right then.
Whoa. Okay.
Levers, bars, buttons. I can choose whether I want to select the symbol on the left or right with the little levers. The bars can be moved, and it seems like I can enter the answer with the big button.
Okay.
They're the same symbols here as on the big panel next to the stairs. I'm absolutely certain that they're connected. They're the
Okay.
same. I'm absolutely certain. I'm
So if
absolutely
I pull a
certain.
rope.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. Can't tell where it leads.
Oh my god.
No idea what these gears do. They're probably connected with the traps and the ropes. A rope
Alright.
that must be connected to the mechanism.
Oh my god. So... Oh. I don't understand. So I have to line things up in here. What does this switch in the middle do? Okay. I'm gonna take a short break. It's been a couple hours. And I'll be back in a few minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this game out. So, give me like 5-10 minutes, and I will be right back. Alright. Let's get back to figuring out what's going on here. So we need to figure out which symbols we want to point to.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads. Why are people so creative when it comes to weapons,
Good
war,
point.
and combat? If they were capable of building something like this, imagine all the good things they could have devised. A huge block of stone. It's gotta weigh at least a ton. The weight must be keeping the big lattice gate down there closed. A huge block of the weight must be keeping...
Drop it down on Angelina. So why can we see these gear wheels? Not those so much.
No idea what these gears do. They're probably connected with the traps and the ropes. No idea what the...
Okay. Oh.
Unbelievable. The machines and apparatus look quite complicated and are made of metal.
So we can look at the symbols here. And rope.
They're the same symbols here as on the big panel next to the stairs. I'm absolutely certain that they're connected.
I'm guessing these are the symbols we want. Alright, let's try it.
They're the
I love that I
scenes I'm
can't
absolutely
like
certain.
look closer at them. I have already forgotten. The bottom one was like, it looked like a P. Like that. Right there. This one was like the squiggly S one, but it was red. Like that. Yeah, so we actually can't put it there. Okay. Right, orange P, red squiggly S, yellow fladoopy, and an orange D. Yeah, yellow fladoopy. Orange. Oh, maybe it wasn't a D. I'm gonna guess that. And what was the top one? Yellow... something. This, I think. I actually need to do that. And oh, wait a minute. Nope, I mixed up. Hang on. Yeah, that needs to be a yellow flippity flu. Wait, is it resetting every time I do it? It's resetting every time I... Oh, God damn it. I can't remember. This one's the yellow... That? Clearly I got it wrong. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, I think I got it. That one for sure. Yeah, this one for sure. This one I'm gonna put there. This one. I'm wrong. Still wrong. They're so hard to see. There it is.
The cylinder shows a
Okay.
spear.
So, what do I do?
No idea what these gears do. The spear on the instructions implies that a spear trap is connected to this.
Okay.
Perhaps I can use that to my advantage and lure Angelina and Lewis onto one of the slabs.
Okay.
The spear on... Perhaps I can... Angelina?
What is it?
Mom, can you please stand on the stone slab here?
Okay.
What is
Angelina?
it?
I've got nothing to say to that pig.
Okay.
What is
Angelina,
it?
Can Catherine stand on the stone slab over to the right?
Alright. I mean, it seems pretty obvious what the traps are, you know, from looking. So do I have to do more than one?
A rope that must be connected to them.
Oh my god. Okay. I already forgot the rest. It is so ridiculous that this resets every time and you can't go back and look. Alright, hang on. I don't know. Come on. There it is.
A trap is shown on the cylinder. Ah, not the one I'm looking for. The spear on the instructions implies that a spear trap is connected to this. They're the same symbols here as on the big panel next to the stairs.
I gotta be right
I'm
back. One
absolutely
second.
certain that they're connected.
I lost my headphones. Where'd I put them? Oh. Whoops. I gotta go regulate something.
The spear on the instructions implies that a spear... Perhaps I can use that to my advantage and lure Angelina and Louis onto one of the slabs.
Are we looking to not spear them? Oh shit, I already forgot the one I wanted to do. This one. Door. S. Upside down L. J. Red thing. Alright. Door. I forgot the colors. S. Upside down L. J. Oh, looks like a J. And red thing. That wasn't it. Oh no, wait, this one is the yellow thing. I feel like, was it red? Door. S, upside down, L. Okay, red was the last one. Let's see. Door. Yes, upside down. Oh. Right, that's like the only one. Oh, J. Red thing.
The cylinder shows a spear.
That was for this one.
A spear is shown for this rope on the stone panel.
Okay.
No idea what these gears do. They're probably connected with the traps and the ropes.
Okay, so...
A spear is shown for this rope.
Alright. So we did 3 of them. Red, orange, orange, yellow, orange. How good is this one? Damn it. There it is.
Okay. I think I know now which rope I have to cut to spring the right trap. The stone block should land on the slab. I hope I'm not mistaken.
Which one did I just do? This one? Do we have anything to cut with, though?
It's gotta be the right rope for the stone weight. I just need a knife to cut through it. I can't do it with my bare hands. Angelina?
What is it?
Need a knife.
I've got nothing to say to that pit.
We had a knife. Why don't we have one anymore?
gotta be the right rope for the stone weight. I just need a knife to cut through it. I can't do it with my bare hands. No idea what these gears do. They're probably connected.
Stick a key in it. Huh. I guess maybe there's something in the other room that we can
Mom?
Yes. Adrian.
redo it with.
Please stand on that stone slab.
If you say so.
And also give me a knife.
I'd never ever dive in there. People in medieval times were very superstitious. For them,
Okay.
I find this motif unusual. In the Middle Ages, they either painted religious themes or scenes from everyday life. This here is just trees. The lattice gate opens using the mechanism up there somehow. The stone slabs also have something to do with it. I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should be deactivated.
Well, that's a relief.
Lewis is standing in front of the entrance. I might be able to get past him, but I can't leave my mother behind. Angelina?
What is it?
I guess so.
Can Catherine stand on the stone slab over to the right?
Why does he call her by her first name at that point? What am I missing? Oh, here's where I could have looked. That says where the doors are. God damn it. Okay,
A huge block of the weight must be keeping the big lattice gate down there closed. I didn't think people were capable of something like this centuries ago. A genius must have designed it all. The spear on the instructions implies that a spear trap is connected to this. A huge block of the weight must be keeping.
alright. I'm missing something. Do I have to do all of these before I can do anything?
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads. A rope that must be connected.
Alright. This one looks like the symbols repeat. No, not that easy. I already forgot what it is. So am I doing this one? No. Okay. No? Okay.
A trap is shown on the cylinder. Not the one I'm looking for. I guess that a red symbol in the series shows on which slab the trap will be sprung.
What? Okay. Holy crap, I got one on the first try. Oh, I gotta figure out which one the gate is.
I guess that the mechanism for the side doors is attached to the rope. The rope's gotta be connected with that door down there. There's a trap attached to this rope, like on the others. I guess that a red symbol in the series shows on which slab the trap will be sprung. In this case, it would then be the slab at the far right, the one with the blue edge. It's gotta be the right rope for the stone weight. I just need a knife to cut through it. I can't do it with my bare hands. The spear on the instruction, perhaps I can use that to my advantage and lure Angelina and Lewis onto one of the slabs. A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads.
Like, do I need to do all of them? That seems kind of silly.
The lattice gate opens using the mechanism up there. The lattice gate opens.
I'm more interested, like, is there something through there that I can reach through? That I can cut?
A stone slab in the floor with a red symbol on it and decoration all around it.
I get it now.
I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should... A stone slab in the floor with a red symbol on it and decoration all around it.
So...
I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. She's completely lost her mind.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. My poor mother is completely terrified. She's reliving the horror with Samuel all over again, with her own daughter.
That is pretty awful.
The lattice gate opens using the mech.
Like, alright, I know what I have to... Well, I don't know what I have to do, obviously, because I need a knife or some shit to cut a rope, which I don't have.
I've got nothing to say to that pig.
What is it?
Angelina?
What is it?
Why is it still... Let me into that other room, though.
Mom, can you please stand on the stone slab here?
Yeah, I can't do anything with this anymore.
There's a rhyme on sails I but round and round and grinding up with the main in Mom?
Yes. Adrian.
Would you please stand on the stone slab right there?
Yes, my son.
I'm missing something really obvious here.
A huge stone door without handles or anything like that. A huge block of stone. The weight must be keeping. A huge block. The weight must be keeping. No idea what these gears do. They're probably connected with the traps and the ropes.
Great. Doesn't know what it does.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. Can't tell where it leads. It's gotta be the right rope for the stone weight. I just need a knife to cut through it. I can't do it with my bare hands.
Yeah, what happened to our knife? Do it with a key. It's amazing what keys can cut.
Newspaper articles about Samuel Gordon. An absolute feast for the press. My photo is in one half of the...
Here, give it this. No? Okay.
There's a semicircle. There's a knife. Also...
Like, there's nothing else to be done here. It's just the puzzle. So what the hell am I missing?
A stone slab in the floor with a... A stone slab in the floor with... A stone slab in the... A stone slab in the...
A stone slab. Alright. So I think we're gonna want one of these two. Because she's standing over here. We don't want to hit her. We still don't have anything to cut.
The rope's gotta be connected with that door down there.
Oh! Okay, I'm an idiot. So we need...
It's gotta be the right rope for the stone
get it.
weight. I just need a knife to cut through it. I can't do it with my bare hands.
Why do we still have the room key?
A stone slab in the floor with a red symbol on it. I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should be deactivated.
So... we have her stand over on the other one.
Mom?
Yes, Adrian.
And then have Sally Magoo come stand over here.
Please stand on that stone slab.
If you say so.
And I can't go up there. Shove that in there. Shove that in there.
Angelina?
What is it?
She's completely...
What?
No.
Nothing. Should nothing.
I've got nothing to say to that.
Nothing to say to that pig. Has it always been this misty in here? Am I just now noticing that?
The stone door looks pretty...
Alright. Sorry, Mom. Go stand on the other one again.
Mom?
Yes. Adrian.
I feel so stupid.
Would you please stand on the stone slab right there?
Yes, my son.
My SLR camera, fitted with a flash too. I never leave home without it. My room key.
Oh, it's our room key.
Looks more like the key to a prison cell rather than for a hotel room. There's a wooden tag attached with the number 12 on it. Boris's note is ripped down the middle. Days be done. Gordon's son. Either the writing on the photo is wrong, or not just looking for my father. The picture was taken apparently 2 months before. I reckon that this page isn't gonna help me much more without the rest of the diary. There's a semicircle drawn. I reckon that there's a knife or something drawn on the third tile from the left. Also, there's a flower on the outer left one. The left-hand middle one has a sun. The right-hand middle one has water. And the outer right one is a snowflake. No idea what these gears... No idea what the... They're the same symbols here as on the big panel next to the stairs. I'm absolutely certain that they're connected. Levers, bars, buttons... I can choose whether I want to select the symbol on the left or right with the little levers. The bars can be moved, and it seems like I can enter the answer with the big button.
Boop. If I do a certain thing, will it just give me a knife?
The spear on the instructions implies that a spear trap is connected to this. Perhaps I can use that to my advantage and lure Angelina and Louis onto one of the slabs. They're the same I'm absolutely certain. I'm absolutely certain.
Alright, he's certain. He's so certain.
It's gotta be the right rope for the stone. I just need a knife. It's gotta be. I just need a knife.
Okay, I get it. We need a knife. Where do I get a knife? I'm stuck, guys. I don't want to be cheatsy. What do? Oh. My headphones are falling off my naggin.
A rope that must be connected. It certainly looks like it's holding something up. A rope. It certainly looks like it. A spear is shown for this rope on the stone panel.
Alright. I don't see myself figuring this out tonight. So rather than screw around with it anymore, I think I'm gonna call it. Maybe do more something else tomorrow. We'll see. But first, let's. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Save it. Need knife. Cut rope. Dangle. Or dang. Dang is good. That's also appropriate. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it there. And this is it's frustrating because this is like the last part of this game. It's probably not that much left to do. I feel like after this puzzle's done, it's gonna be like a few more minutes and that's it. So, next time I do this, I'll plan on either spinning up the next one right after it, or a different game altogether, I don't know. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your night, weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You're amazing. I love you. I do. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.